Welcome back to the Deep Dive. You know, AI is playing a larger and larger role in how we learn and teach.
Right.
Today, we'll be diving into a study from the HRAS Journal about using AI to create entire educational courses.
Really interesting stuff.
Yeah, the study focuses on a course on multimedia databases. Get this. The course was created in a single day using ChatGPT.
Wow, a whole course in one day. That's impressive.
Yeah, it really is. 87 pages, 10 chapters, even practical assignments, all done in 24 hours. So today, we're going to explore whether AI could actually be the future of course development.
Sounds like a good deep dive.
I think so too. So let's break down how this AI course creation process actually worked.
Okay, yeah.
The author of the study, Jaber Rabia, started by giving ChatGPT a very specific outline for the course. He was very careful with his prompts, the instructions he gave to the AI.
Right.
He used these prompts to translate the outline from French to English. And then he used more prompts to have ChatGPT expand on each point, add more content, come up with examples, and even create assignments.
So the AI was doing the heavy lifting, but he was guiding it along the way.
Exactly. It wasn't just about letting the AI run wild. There was a human in the loop, checking everything, making sure it was all accurate.
A human-AI partnership, sort of.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
A lot of people worry about AI replacing teachers, but I think this study shows how AI can actually help teachers, free them up to focus on other things.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Take care of the more tedious parts of creating a course.
Exactly. Now let's talk about something that's really important in academia. Plagiarism.
Big issue.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the author wanted to make sure the course content was original, so he ran it through a couple of plagiarism checkers.
Smart. Which ones?
Detexia and Turnitin, two of the most popular ones.
Uh-huh.
And the similarity scores were really low.
Really?
Yeah, 8.7% with Detexia and 13% with Turnitin. Anything under 20% is generally considered original.
That's impressive, especially for AI-generated content.
Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise. But to be extra sure, he also had a few experts take a look.
Okay.
Some English language specialists to check the writing, and some subject matter experts to check the content.
Like actual professors in the field.
Yeah, full professors. And they were all really impressed with the quality.
So not just fast, but high quality too.
That's right. And to top it all off, the university scientific committee officially approved the course.
Wow. So it's actually being taught.
It is. It's now part of the curriculum.
Yeah.
Which is a big deal, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty strong endorsement of this whole AI-driven approach. Like, it's legit.
Right. Like, it's not just a cool experiment anymore. It's actually happening.
So what you're saying is that AI could change how we develop courses entirely.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, imagine creating high-quality original courses in a fraction of the time.
That would be incredible. It could make education so much more accessible.
Exactly. And that's just one of the advantages we'll be talking about.
Okay, yeah, let's dive into those.
So we've touched on speed and efficiency, but there are other benefits too. Like, what about being able to create courses on a much wider range of topics?
Right, or being able to tailor the content to different learning styles.
Yeah, and think about how much easier it would be to keep the content up to date.
Keeping courses updated can be a real pain.
With AI, it could be so much easier. Like, imagine courses that are constantly evolving, adapting to new discoveries and knowledge.
That's a really cool idea, like a truly dynamic learning experience.
Right, that's something we've always struggled with using traditional methods. But with AI, it might actually be possible.
It's really exciting to think about.
And we haven't even talked about the impact on individual learners yet.
Oh, yeah, how AI could personalize the learning experience.
Exactly. Imagine courses that are tailored to each student's needs and goals.
We could finally move beyond that one-size-fits-all approach.
Right, and that could make a huge difference.
No doubt about it. But of course, there are always challenges with any new tech. One thing that comes to mind is how important the prompts are.
Yeah, the quality of the prompts is crucial.
Like you said, AI is powerful, but it needs good instructions to get good results. If the prompts aren't clear or detailed enough, the content might not be accurate or even relevant.
Definitely. You need to be able to communicate with the AI effectively.
And it's not just about the technical stuff, right? It's about knowing the subject matter, the learning objectives.
Yeah, and understanding how to use language to guide the AI.
So we might need specialized prompt engineers.
I think that's a real possibility. And we'll definitely need to train educators on how to use these AI tools effectively.
For sure. Faculty will need to know how to use AI and how to judge what it produces.
Absolutely. It's about making sure the AI is creating content that aligns with, good teaching practices.
And that meets the needs of the students.
Right. And this kind of leads to another point. The AI models we have now, they're impressive.
Yeah. But they weren't made specifically for education.
Exactly.
To really use AI in education, we probably need models that are trained on educational data.
Yeah, models that understand different learning styles, different needs.
Right. And they can adapt to individual learners.
Like, imagine an AI that can look at a student's learning history, their strengths and weaknesses, and create custom content just for them.
That's the dream, right? Truly personalized learning.
It is. And these specialized AI models could even help with assessment.
Instead of just using traditional exams.
Yeah, we could use AI to create more dynamic assessments.
Assessments that measure critical thinking and problem solving, not just memorization.
Right, and we could give more personalized feedback to help students improve.
In this study, they actually used ChatGPT to create the exam for the Multimedia Databases course.
Oh, wow, so it can do that too.
It can. So AI can be used for creating content and for developing assessments.
That opens up a lot of possibilities.
It does.
Yeah.
We could move away from multiple choice tests and use more authentic assessments that reflect real-world skills.
It's amazing to think about all the ways AI could change how we teach and learn.
Yeah, it could be a real game changer. Like, think about flipped classrooms.
Oh, yeah. AI could create interactive online modules that students could do before class.
Then class time could be used for discussions and projects, more active learning.
Exactly. And AI could even help with giving personalized feedback.
That's something that's really hard for instructors to do with a lot of students.
Right, but AI could analyze a student's work and give them specific feedback.
Tell them why they got something wrong and how to do better next time.
That kind of feedback is so valuable. It could really help students learn.
Yeah, it could really change the whole dynamic of the classroom.
And it could change the role of the educator, too.
Right, which is something we need to think about carefully. I mean, AI is powerful, but it's not perfect.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
We need to be aware of the limitations.
One big one is bias.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge concern.
AI models are trained on tons of data.
Right.
And if that data contains biases, the AI can learn those biases and reproduce them.
So the AI might create content that's unfair or discriminatory without us even realizing it.
Exactly. We need to be really careful about that.
We need to make sure the AI content is inclusive and represents everyone fairly.
And we can't just trust the AI blindly. We need human oversight to check for bias.
Definitely. Human judgment is still essential.
And then there's the issue of AI just not being as advanced as we sometimes think it is.
Yeah, it still has limitations.
It's really good at some things, but it can struggle with higher level thinking.
Like creativity, critical thinking, emotional intelligence.
Right, those things are still very human.
We need to remember that AI is a tool.
A powerful tool, but still just a tool.
It's not meant to replace human educators.
It's meant to help them, to make their jobs easier, and to create better learning experiences for students.
Absolutely. So, where does this leave us? We've talked about the potential, the process, the advantages, the limitations.
Yeah.
What's the answer to our big question? Could AI be the future of course development?
Well, I think this study shows us that it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
AI has the potential to revolutionize how we create and deliver educational content.
The speed, the efficiency, the customization, it's pretty remarkable.
But we need to proceed with caution. We need to be aware of the ethical issues.
Right.
We need to be realistic about the limitations. And we need to have a conversation about what this means for the future of education.
Exactly. What does it mean for the role of the educator? What does it mean for students?
These are big questions, and we don't have all the answers yet.
But it's a conversation we need to have.
Definitely. And I think for our listeners, the takeaway is this. AI is going to play a bigger and bigger role in education.
Right.
So think about how you want to be a part of that.
What role do you see for yourself in this future of AI-powered learning? It's something we're thinking about.
I think so, too.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
My pleasure.